Let's talk about 3 things that you can do in your detailing business to scale past $10,000 per month in 2022. Number 1 is gonna be you have to focus on marketing. Get more calls, get more emails, get more inquiries about your services. What's that gonna look like? It's gonna depend on your business, your area, your goals, your budget, and the time and energy you have to allocate to marketing. There's no one size fits all. It might be search engine optimization, SEO. It might be Facebook ads. It might be Instagram ads. It might be Google ads. It might be making YouTube videos. It might be Instagram organic. There's not one way to grow your business. What the next detailer is doing, whether it's 10 miles away from you or 100 miles away from you, their business is their own way that they're gonna grow their business. What you do will be based on what you're doing. So don't compare yourself to someone else that's doing XYZ. If you're doing Instagram and you see someone running ads and you're like, well, they're successful with that, so I guess I have to run ads. Not at all. Every business will be different. Your number one goal when it comes to marketing and scaling your business, it's you have to increase the amount of qualified leads that come into your business on a daily basis. That should be your number one objective. Increase the number of leads that come into your business on a daily basis. Meaning if you're getting 1 call a day, you want to up it up to 3 calls a day. If you're getting 3 calls a day, you want it up to 7 calls a day. If you're getting 7 calls a day, you want to up it up to 15 calls a day. So wherever you are, focus on getting more qualified leads on a daily basis. And the way you can achieve that is through online marketing. You're going to have to commit some time, 6 months at a time, to figure out what works for you. Doing 1 week here, 4 weeks there, spending $20 on ads over here, posting 3 things over there and saying, oh, well, I tried it and it didn't work. That's not gonna bring you success. You have to commit to one platform, one channel for a minimum of 6 months and understand everything about that channel. Learn the ins and outs of that channel. Do everything that you can to optimize that channel to see if it works for you or not. If you just dabble here and there, or you're doing a little bit of Instagram ads, a little bit of Google ads, a little bit of YouTube, a little bit of SEO, you're not gonna get any results. Commit to one channel for 6 months and do everything you can to capitalize on that channel. Number 2 is you have to step away from being a detailer to being a detailing business owner. How many conversations have you had in the detailing business community about being a CEO, of being an owner, of thinking about how am I the leader in this organization to grow it to 10 to 15 to $25,000 per month? Have you had that conversation on any type of platform where detailers are at? Probably not. So you have to step away from just being a detailer and focus on becoming a detailing business owner, on the CEO. How do you develop a team? How do you hire people? How do you train people? How do you develop talent? How do you maintain culture? How do you make sure that quality stays up to par even when you keep on hiring to your 2nd, 3rd, 4th, and 5th person? You have to step away from you doing everything yourself, and you have to start to delegate things to keep everything running. For instance, for me, it would be just ignorant. It would just be a dumb mistake if I'm the smartest person in the room. So like if I'm hiring a detailer or whoever, right? I want to train them. I want to hire someone that's going to be better at detailing than myself. Because if I'm the one that's always holding all the information and the highest skills, that's a problem, because then everything has to run through me. Right? So if I'm gonna hire someone, if we're gonna develop someone, if we're gonna train someone, I want them to be better than me. I want them to surpass my knowledge. I don't want everyone to have to come ask me, hey, how do I do this? How do I detail that? How do I sand this? How do I polish that? How do I coat this? I want not every single person, but the specific individuals that show the level of attention and skill and that want to further their talent and skills, I want them to be much better than I am, because I want to delegate that work to them. That way, instead of everyone having to ask me, well, how do you do this? How do you do that? There's now 2 or 3 people that can handle those questions, that can handle those specific problems. So as you grow, you have to be able to delegate just things that are going to expand the business. Now, for you, it's going to be different for each person. For me, I'm going to handle the business development, the marketing, sales, the hiring. Someone else is going to handle the operations, the detailing, and it's going to evolve as you grow your business. Like everyone's going to kind of touch everything until you're at a certain point where like there's enough hires where everyone has their specific role. But you can't you can't be selfish and try to be the number one player across the board. Like I would want to hire someone, or I would want to train someone that it can surpass me in detailing, because then I can rely on them to help me on the detailing part, right? Just imagine literally any company. And I don't mean the big dogs like Apple and Google and Microsoft. I mean, think about the smaller companies that are at the 5 million, 15 million, 25 million per year. Does the owner, does the CEO want to be the best? Like no one else can be above him because then it's what's going to hurt his ego or something? No, they want to hire the best talent out there because that person that they hire is going to take ownership of that role. It's going to help them increase sales or increase awareness or increase efficiency or increase whatever it is. But it's like the smart companies go out and hire the absolute best talent that they can. And they're not saying, well, you know, I want to hire that guy. Man, I think he's smarter than me. I don't want him to beat me at that. It's like, that's so backwards thinking. So when it comes to hiring, it's like, I would want to develop the specific individuals, not everyone, because then that's a waste of resources, but the specific individuals that want to grow at the company, that want to push the company forward. It's like with them, you're going to invest the time and energy to develop, to train, to educate them to be far better than you are, or at least to hold the standard that you would like. So second part is you have to start to delegate. It's gonna hurt, it's a little scary, it costs money, it's a lot of headaches and hurdles and obstacles, but to start expanding your business, to start actually thinking like a CEO, like a detailing business owner, it's to expand and hire and delegate those tasks so you can continue to grow. And number 3 is you set the standard. You're the owner, you're the CEO, you're the one that's pushing this business forward. So when it comes to your goal setting, to the standard you set, to the work culture, to how everyone works together, to if there's any drama or not, to where if anyone likes to work where your company, it's all dependent on you. You have to care for everyone that works for you. You have to share your goals and a vision that's 1 year out, 3 years out, and 10 years out, and try to align everyone with your goals. There's so many conversations that I see of like, well, I don't want to hire because no one's going to work as hard as me, because you know I'm going to have to pay someone and they're just going to move slow because they're working per the hour. And it's like, that all comes back to you. If you're thinking that way, if you're getting those type of results, then it is on you by who you're hiring, by how you onboard people, by how you train people, and how you set the standard. Everyone here that work, which is 30 people, not that many people, is everyone is at my level. And if not at my level as far as the standard that I'm holding. And it's very clear when I onboard them. It's very clear in the hiring process. It's very clear in the first 30 days of working here of what the exact standards I'm looking for and what's going to be successful to them, as far as like, here's what I need you to do, here's the exact metric, or at least a guideline of what success looks for you in that position, and we hold them to that standard. So it's on you as the owner, as the CEO, to say, hey, look, this is the standard, this is how we do things, here's what we're going for, here are the goals, here's how everyone plays a role in the business. And if you are looking for growth, if you want to get paid more, if you want us to expand, here's what you can do to take more responsibilities. Over time, that comes with a pay raise, yada, 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 yada. But that's gonna mean you align everyone that works with you, whether it's one person or 4 people, you align everyone to your goals, to the 1, 3, 5, 10-year plan of like, look, this is where we are right now, this is where I'd like to be, this is the plan that I'm gonna set in forth. It's gonna change month by month, but if you're with me and you're looking for growth and you wanna be a part of something in the early grounds, then by all means, I can give you that responsibility. But of course, you have to show that you're willing to take on more work, that you have the capabilities to handle this, to take it on your own without me overseeing you every single time. Like for me, I tell everyone, bro, like this is literally what I say to everyone that works here. I'm like, dude, I'm not gonna micromanage you. If I have to worry about you working or getting something done right, you're just not gonna be here. Because if I have to spend time making sure you're doing it right, then you're not gonna be a good fit. And I tell that to everyone because I'm not gonna micromanage anyone here. And not to say that like I'm not caring or I'm not gonna pay attention, but it's like, dude, if I have to at an hourly basis check in with you to see if everything is going right and you're doing everything right, that's not good. I'm gonna give you the autonomy to say, look, here's your parameters, you've got the training, you got the knowledge, you can always reach out to us for help. But here's everything that you have, now go do it because you've been trained, we've educated you, we've taught you. So now you've gone through training and you've gone through everything, so now you can work within these parameters. And if you're doing well, that's great. You can take on more responsibility, more duties, that comes with more pay and more everything, right? But that's how we set it. Like, you have these parameters, go do it. And so it all comes back to you setting your goals, how big those goals are, how much you push, how much everyone makes, how much you make, how fast the business grows. It all relies on you. So if there's any little bit of like, well, this guy here and well, they keep on missing up there, it's like, dude, it all comes back to you. You are so responsible for all the actions, results, and problems that occur in your business. Every day on a weekly basis, I'm facing 3, 5, 10 different problems. But I know that's what's gonna happen. That's what you sign up for when you wanna keep on pushing and growing and expanding. problems are gonna rise, the van's gonna break down, someone's gonna get sick, something's gonna happen with a customer. Like, these are problems that I know are gonna happen, but I am aware. I know not every week is gonna be a perfectly, hassle-free week, but I'm ready for that. I know problems are gonna rise on a daily basis, and that's something you have to come to terms with. Every day your job is to just solve problems and give all the resources that your workers or team need in order to be successful. It's not up to you to go and detail every car and to talk to every customer. You are there to give all the resources, training, whatever they need for everyone to do their job, to do all those things. So if we hire, John Doe over here, and his role is to just be a detailer, then my job is not to go and watch over him and to correct any little issue that he doesn't do. My job is to give the best training and resources and kind of make him feel as comfortable as he can. That way, when he has any questions or he sees any problems or he's having trouble with anything, he can come to me or Lex or anyone else here and say, hey, look, I'm having issues with this. How would I do this? It's not for me to just go and just, make up his work because he's, doing something wrong or not doing up to standard. I'm gonna end the video right here. 3 things that you have to focus on moving into 2022 to scale beyond $10,000 per month. And really, you can use this at any point in time. And don't think that you have to be at $7,000 or $9,000 or $10,000 per month to apply these lessons. It can work when you're making your first 1,000, and the sooner you can kind of develop this in your mind and start implementing it, the faster you'll scale because you know what to do instead of thinking that you're just supposed to move one thing at a time. So I'll end the video right here. Let me know your comments down below on what you think of this video or what you would recommend to scale past $10,000 per month. You can check the video description box down below for the ultimate guide to start your detailing business, my podcast, the Detailing Business Class podcast, or my second YouTube channel, the Proper Career channel. That's where I talk and teach everything detail related. Other than that, I'll talk to you guys on the next one. Bye-bye.